Let's see Twitch.
I am seeing us.
Oh, wow. And are we audible?
Yeah, but I hear Lauren.
Yeah, no, that's
But I see you.
my mistake. So sorry. Okay.
Wait,
So are we good? Are we live?
I think I'm a bit quiet, but I think your audio is good. Let me check.
Okay, maybe you can raise your volume.
It's not that big of a deal. Well,
Hey.
I mean, no. I mean, I mean, you can still hear me. It's not like it's just not that loud. It
Okay.
wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah, your voice is a big deal here, man.
yeah. No.
So, shall we say hello, everyone, and welcome once again to yet a new streaming of episode 1 of Pentiment. We are feeling really cozy in the first act, but very probably today we are moving on. Hello, Alex, and thank you for being here today.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Quite the opposite, but
Yeah.
so
Still,
here we are once again.
here we are.
For those of us who missed the history of video games in the last 3 years, we are playing Pentiment, one of the most fascinating games displaying early Renaissance, and we are no other than uh, Andreas, actually an illuminist, I think is a technical name, an expert in drawing and depicting in books. And for those who have read The Name of the Rose, we have witnessed a murder in an abbey, and we are making our best to try to find out who was the responsible.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the limits of my Alzheimer's. So far we have investigated whom? Um,
Uh, this was a week ago. I don't remember who. Don't we have a diary that we can check?
uh, you see, you are the voice of wisdom here. So, so far, okay, yeah. So far, we have been making our intel out of out of women spinning, a great source of
Mm-hmm.
information, and we have run an autopsy of a body, always an interesting afternoon, and
Never a boring day on the job.
yeah, 16th century, such a blast. And we have also been, of course, speaking with the most important nun in the monastery, whose name I always forget because that's me. And uh, uh, um, and who is the other person? Oh, of course. And we were investigating this poor man, the quarryman. He was fishing
Mm-hmm.
with his pole, and we
Yeah.
discovered that the graveyard of the innocents is true.
Mm-hmm.
And after all this, of course, here we are speaking with old Otto,
Yeah.
and with me and Otto. Otto being
We're
the
gonna
other.
have another dinner scene.
Exactly, because actually the options for the menu was with Otto or with other family, and we just decided last day that we will come here because things are going to unfold after that. So
Yeah.
there we go. And for those of you who were taking notes for your subject on early Renaissance, no, Adam is not here today, so I am so sorry, but the quality of your notes is worse today.
I mean, Adam has an entire playthrough. I guess maybe more than one even of this game. So, um,
Fair.
but if you haven't checked this game out yet and you're interested to see where it goes, um, this is a good place to be.
Absolutely. And hey, let's be honest,
Hi,
how often we, hey, hi Max.
hi Max.
So, have, has been killing me? No.
I know it's just like hand drawn and everything, but that fish looks really good.
That's the problem of this timetable for this streaming. Everything wakes your
Yeah,
hunger here.
I mean, I had dinner like half an hour ago, but still, it doesn't look as good as this.
Kudos to the designer here.
Yeah.
Mm. I was talking to a priest these days.
Hmm.
Her.
Oh,
Yeah. think here I can say I blame him. Ooh, shall we go that far?
Hang on, it's load. None with the ever breathing in my neck is actually.
Mm.
Oof. What is the icon? Is that the Dionysiac thing?
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
cap and wine. So,
So it depends. Do you want to? I
uh,
think we started to do a nice guy playthrough, and then we sort of.
what is the shift today? Is the good guy, bad guy? I don't remember actually.
Uh, it's the holidays. It's Christmas. Let's be nice.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to say it's Christmas, let's go wild. So okay, so
I mean, whatever you want.
two
You're
spirits
playing.
here.
You are the what's the word?
um,
You decide.
I must confess that maybe it's a matter of age, but lately I'm starting to really like to make a first playthrough of any game. You know, going to the wild side. It's
Yeah,
starting to get
yeah.
funny. Yeah, yeah.
I tend to first time I tend to be nice, and then the second time I experiment a bit more. Because you want to keep your options open, and usually in games, like the bad guy playthrough means you get less.
Hmm,
Like that's I think one of the big big. It's one of the critiques against Baldur's Gate 3 I heard is that if you do a fully evil playthrough, you get like there's less story for you to do because characters die, so they can't give you quests anymore. So yeah, I guess I tend to be nice, but maybe as I you know continue playing.
You know, the interesting thing, at least in my point of view, is that it's a kind of a go for some kind of alternative gaming because at the end of the
Yeah,
day, most of playthroughs are quite standard. So
true.
you know,
You're right.
especially in
I
YouTube.
think it was Baldur's Gate 3 as well that like it was in early access for a couple of years, and then
Mhm.
during the early access period they kept track of the types of characters people made, and they released a statement like, we worked hard on our character customization system, and all of your characters look so boring and human like. Go wild with this. And it was a great blog post to see.
what a what a statement.
Yeah.
Systems struggle should help them, but now Lehan Miller here attacks more. Yeah, Lehan Miller is the handsome evil guy. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Let me just try for next. Okay, Lord willing. Yes, Christmas. This announce where you were working. That good item. Salmon. Yeah, Christmas again. Um, announce photo. Yes, I have to ask this on behalf of someone.
Oh, we should, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we have standards.
We do. We have our reputation, and
Yeah. Come on.
uh, we have a quota to maintain by the end of the year.
Exactly. Or our wrap up wouldn't be the same, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, or Twitch Wrapped, which I think has been tweeted a while ago. So if anyone in the chat wants to see our Wrapped, I'll get the, or maybe I'll get the. No, I can't put an image in the chat here, can I? So I'll just have a link
Okay.
to the tweet. Um, oh. I mean, in any case,
Mhm.
uh, for those in the chat watching, thank you for watching us this year. Yeah,
Absolutely.
we appear to have been watched for over 800 hours, and that's incredible.
Wow.
That's 400 movies. So that's, I mean, insane. So yeah, thank you for sticking with us and watching us every week.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much. Wow. I mean, who can blame them? What's better plan Friday afternoon? But
I mean, people are working. Friday afternoon. I mean,
details.
for us, this is 8 p.m. This is our Friday evening, so we're free, but people are working while we do this.
Uh, yeah, I'm sorry if I am disturbing anyone with all the name checking, but it's actually this is one of the most marvelous thing in every
Mm,
game can have. If I could
mm.
choose something with a lamp and a genius, I would ask for every game to have this and every book if possible. I mean,
No, you're absolutely correct. I mean, this is the closest games have come to footnotes, I guess.
Good point.
I mean,
Oh wow, what a sentence.
I mean, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's a good point.
I mean,
Uh,
except for like text games which actually have
mm,
footnotes, but yeah,
yeah,
we're
but
not counting those.
and this is way less disturbing than many footnotes, if you know what I mean.
Mm, yeah, true. This was once revealed to me in a dream, and believe it.
You
Oh,
must feel very secure in academia when you quote that.
if you do that, you were you have a permanent job, I think.
At least.
Yeah.
So we had our Intel, our food Intel. I love the concept.
Hmm.
So now, shall we? Shall we go to Europe? No, sorry. So shall we go to yes, back to the Abbey, or shall we speak with yeah to speak with the nun? That's it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Mhm.
Oh, Max is saying, luckily I work from home, so if I'm not tied up in something, I can just put the stream on in the background and listen, so I don't get all the visual bits all the time, but it's better than missing it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Uh,
And solidarity.
Yeah.
When I started watching these streamings, I remember I was preparing a lot of homeworks and marking exercises for my students, and that explains a lot of things, but
Mm.
I couldn't help it.
Like I can't do that. Like I like combining too many I mean auditory cues. I can't. Like it's I can listen to music while I work, but I can't like listen to people talking. Well, that yeah doesn't work with my brain.
Mm. I guess it has to do with also with the interest or attention span. You need to invest in something because at the end of the day, if the
Yeah.
podcast is not so interesting, you zone out. You know.
But I'm not a podcast person at all. I'm a very visual person, and so I like to look at things. And when if I listen to podcasts while I'm like on the train or something, like I just like I tend to zone out, and then I have to rewind the podcast to you know go back to the last point I heard it. And it doesn't work for me.
I kind of hear you. I prefer it when I'm walking. Podcasts when you're walking are for some reason easier to pay attention to.
Yeah,
And
but even then I have issues. It's like I just listen to the music because it's easier to zone out to, or I
mm.
mean less important to be actively listening to. I mean important. I mean
Yeah.
no
Hey,
no one's forcing me to listen, but still
this is transcendental.
yeah.
God
But
bless you.
yeah, Max, and enjoy your day off, and
Sure,
yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Oh, there are the nuns.
Yeah.
Gertrude.
Yeah. Yeah. The design is amazing.
Yeah.
God bless you, Master. Marguerite. Uh, Women of the village. Everyone's so polite, but where are the nuns that we can interact with? I don't guess in the church.
The fine. Uh,
That's our interest, basically.
yeah.
Nah, he's good there. And I don't guess. Here's Old Bailey. There you go. Yeah, because, well, I don't guess we have anything else to do in the scriptorium, right?
Uh, it's do we have work to do?
I don't think so. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
In your fight, please sleep my hand. Shall we go that clean with this man?
What do we have to lose?
That's a good point, especially in a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question.
I mean, it doesn't say this will be remembered, so that's fine.
I got your name. I thought I
Oh, in
heard
his home. Okay, that's something else. I
you.
thought
Details.
it found the note somewhere.
What kind of a logical answer is, aren't we jumpy today?
I think you got fired if you say that. Ooh, aren't we jumpy today?
Renaissance style.
Hmm.
Well, next time don't. Okay, you can go over.
Wow, Andreas is snappy.
Nothing to hide. Then why bother not? Good
Ooh.
Ooh, the red bird. Matins. Hmm. You know how I had put it there. Okay, that's logical. Scrap. So you're correct. Starting.
Ooh,
Mm.
hey,
Hey.
that's no way to talk to your employees.
Hey, who knows? Liberal laws back then.
Yeah.
You're not outside. Okay. Scrap from some cherry. My eyes watch the heavens. Wow. What a way to ditch you out.
That's very Socratic to say.
Okay, this is better. Oh. Nah, I am teasing this guy to the very end, so
Yeah, I mean, go for it now.
yeah, it's a monk. Is going to kill us? Oh, okay, wait. Yeah,
Ooh, yeah, that's one way to find the murderer.
yeah hard, but hey, resolutive.
Hey, I just
So,
found this knife. What do you think about
do you know how to use this?
it?
Mm, oof, shall we just expose all our research?
Yeah.
This brother Florian.
No,
Okay,
let's
yeah.
not tell him at this point.
So we are a very cautious yet very erratic investigator. That's interesting.
I mean, people aren't consistent.
True,
Like,
true. Hey, it explains a lot of investigations in the past.
yeah, but that's also a problem with games as well,
Mhm.
and like characterization in games and character customization and build up because that there's many like games like Mass Effect, for example, or KOTOR, like that have you that sort of measure your decisions in like good and bad points, or I think
Hmm.
Mass Effect calls it Renegade and Paragon, but like that's not how morality works. It's not black and white. It's like this is not how people live and stuff like that. So it's like because games are abstractions and
Hmm.
simulations, like they abstract those decisions and they abstract psychology in that in even in that way, and that's like an issue that I think requires some more like very complex game design.
Especially because it's hard to find something like a change in like, in the moral compass of a character in mid game, for example, because of some trauma or some some very present situation. There is always this linear tendency that they follow because they tend to be good, or there is always this same framework for what is good and what is bad. It will be interesting.
Yeah, but it's
Sorry.
also, I mean, it's a difficulty of um like designing the story, like you said, like the linear experience. I mean, if you make too many twists and turns, like how do you build a compelling narrative? And that's something that I've heard like the voice actors for AC Odyssey say, like
Oh.
the like Melisanti Mahut who plays Cassandra in Odyssey, like she said, like the most difficult thing acting for Odyssey was making sure that her character work comprised or included like the different like the good guy and the bad guy options,
Hmm.
but at the same time didn't make the character feel schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Because if you are good to one person in the one scene and you're horrible to a kid in the next, like how do you combine that into a compelling character? And that is yeah, it's difficult, and it requires very comprehensive and extensive game design.
And quite a performing talent, sorry, because I mean just to express that with the voice, it's not that you can use your body for that. Wow, kudos to
True.
her.
Yeah, no, that's true, and I think honestly, like like in general, I'm very worried about all the faith people put in AI. But if there's one thing that I think it would be could be interesting for, is game character design, because maybe this way you do get like more natural, um, like replies to the things you say in a game, for example, and I think that could be interesting. I mean, of course, it would have to be regulated. Like a character can't just say anything. Like, would have to be certain rules and certain dimensions. But I think that could be interesting.
Hmm. it's quite ironic that the natural way to make a conversation is through AI. But yeah, I see your point.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, you're right, but
Hmm.
I mean, it goes back to the to those 1980s
Hmm.
simulators like Eliza and these psychology experiments, and yeah,
Hmm.
but it's not about the artificialness or something. It's about the responsiveness and like not the dynamism of the conversation more. You know
Hmm.
that you can
Yeah.
you know feel like you're talking to someone. It won't be perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect, but I would be interested to see in how that works
Yeah.
at least.
Certainly.
And
Oh.
I heard that some game companies are actually like I think it was EA, they're experimenting with like having players like read a couple of sound bites beforehand, and then with AI they're gonna have the character in the game use the voice of the player artificially reconstructed. I think that could also be very interesting for characterization.
Oof. Okay, maybe it's just that I'm old-fashioned, or I don't totally make think my head around the possibilities of AI, and it surprises us. But it's just that uh, I kind of a geeky fan of the history of voice actors, and especially the ones in different
Mm,
languages and so on. And there are great stories of how a context, a circumstance, or an improvisation in different movies and so on led to really unexpected discoveries just because of the random trying and seeing what happens. I don't know if
mm.
AI is able to replicate something like that.
Oh, you're right. I
Mm,
don't know, but I mean, I'm not saying that everything. I mean, every game should have
mm.
it, but I'm interested to see the possibilities of it,
Yeah, sure.
and it's gonna stay for better or worse, mostly for worse. But I think this could be interesting.
Actually, I mean, if it has been working for companies to pick up the phone instead of persons, why not?
Yeah, I mean, but
Mm.
that's a different kind of worms, I think. Like persons, but
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like for games it could be interesting in that respect, but it shouldn't take over, of course. Anyway,
um,
we are here
yeah.
being questioned.
On basically on trial because it's the
Yeah.
moment to start trying to come clean about
Mm.
our investigation. And this is one of the hardest moments I remember in the trial when they ask you, how would you characterize this poor, well, this dead nobleman? And,
Uh,
how do you tell the truth without telling the truth? Um, I think I remember I
I
always gone for the second one.
yeah. I mean, I think the third one is the most diplomatic, but I'm interested to see what the second. Yeah, I think the second one is good.
Let's go kill him for that. Oh, I will. Sorry, no, that's not a good answer. For being too confident. Uh,
I mean, perhaps I don't know why people kill people. I mean, I guess.
yeah,
I
this
mean,
is.
it's a reason. I mean,
I mean, I am pretty sure that somewhere in history someone has killed each other because of the noise they were making while chewing. So who
yeah.
knows?
It's an entirely different view of Socrates' trial.
He didn't see that coming. So
Uh,
someone did it. Other grand of was one of his monks. Poor Piero. I have met
mm,
Piero question him all times. This is unlikely. He's going flagrante delicto. Come on. Baron was already dead. Okay, yes, we have a good base for this, and I don't really like the way that this guy speaks. So,
no.
and how he resembles the bad guy in Immortals. So, I ask you a question. There's a full resistance because in the writings and authorization probably is animal as his strength succumbs to the temptation of the devil. Yeah, but not his muscles. Pure the bursting against an infernal power. Grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. That's alcohol, that's not devil. Yeah.
One
Okay.
day we have to go out drinking.
Oh, wow. Saint Patrick is streaming.
Mm,
This is okay, maybe a weird question, but I think it has a lot to do with the interaction as player and game. Do you have you ever found yourself replying instinctively to characters and conversations in the game, like people screaming to football matches on the screen?
Wait, can you repeat that? Like,
Sure. Yeah, it was a weird question. It's just that sometimes, especially when I am very much into the game or when there is a lot of tension in the scene, I find myself like replying instinctively, even if I don't have any agency. But I mean,
oh yeah, like yeah,
yeah, not with the character myself. Does it happen to you?
yeah, yeah. Sometimes, like
Mhm,
usually when there's like a plot twist
mhm.
or something, and then I'm like, ooh, or something like, or like, why would you do that or something like that? Like it's, or when I'm angry, or uh, when I make. I remember in AC Valhalla there was this one moment, I think in the full K story, where I made a choice and then Eivor decides to do something else, and I'm
Mhm,
like, wait, why would you do that? Like I told you not to do like something different,
mhm.
and yeah, so maybe something like that.
So the moment of truth. Who are we pinpointing as possible suspect? Here are the faces.
Who are
So,
you gearing towards?
uh, this is a different question after you have played the game, but yeah, you know, uh, I must say that it's interesting because I am from now here to choose Matilda, not because I have anything against her, but it's because if there is a good reason to hate these guys out of the story with this nun, so I instinctively I go for he did this, so let's call him out for because of this.
Wait, so we're because I can't see the question. We're saying who we think did it, not who we didn't think, right? Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Oh, I cannot expand the question right now.
yeah, no, I yeah. Uh, I mean, I think someone will be really angry if we accuse one of the nuns.
That's a good point, and I want to keep my head on my shoulders. So,
Uh, but you can do whatever.
yes. Uh,
I mean,
I mean,
y-
sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
It's just that I like Ottilia. The widow is a nice woman, so
Mm,
and such a character.
the main person who I don't like out of these is Ferenc.
Oh, okay. Let's attack the boss. Yeah.
Or I mean,
Hey,
oh, you did it. Okay.
nothing against it.
I was gonna say do whatever.
Hey, no, I like the line. Okay, it's
Yeah.
excited the prior versus both. I don't think I've ever accused him. This is interesting.
I
Uh,
mean, you said you wanted to experiment, right?
Good point. Good point. Ron, this Christian has little bearing of his motive. Uh-huh. There's the real pure war, does he not? Okay, this is reasonable. Take it seriously. Or for an artist of a respected officer. Okay, please do so.
Oh, do we
Uh,
have evidence?
You're asking too much of my memory, so the Baron arrive. Secretly observed briefing the scriptorium, not an evidence. Simply a friend will exchange letters of ooh, this
That's
is
it's ritual.
yeah. I
It
mean,
is ritual.
there's archaeology involved, certainly.
Yeah,
Let's go ritual.
yeah. Let's go ritual.
Wrote to the Baron, have an imprint of a letter that the prior wrote to the Baron. Ooh.
Mm.
Mm. Let's go to the letter. Very Innsbruck. This is a serious matter. A precision will happen in period possible in his life.
I was in Innsbruck last summer.
I don't know if you could see it, but on my screen I had this notification of an achievement called an interesting rumor.
Ah, so you know you haven't done this explored
Yeah,
this option yet.
new ground
Yeah.
will prevail. Outcome is improbable. It may still occur. Oh, beautiful sentence.
Mm.
Point. Only arrived secretly observed the prior from English Victorian. Do we want to say that we secretly observed the prior on day one?
I mean,
Yeah,
we're already accusing him.
yeah. Our legs are dirty. Let's go
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Now I was working alone. I had rocks on the floor. I was there. Mm, I think this is more believable.
Yeah.
Wrote a note, the cipher in a book when I discovered a note. PowerPoint. Cemetery. This is giving me a lot of vibes of Name of the Rose when he's explaining the code and all that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I watched it recently just because I love the connections of the movie and the game.
Yeah, no, you're right. I actually didn't realize them until Adam pointed them out to me when we first did this.
I wonder if there were the developers were intending to make a kind of a tribute, not explicitly, but
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are very explicit
hmm.
links between them. So
So
who
who
else?
else? Uh-huh.
You want
I,
to go for Matilda now because you wanted to.
I felt like this very cold air on the back of my head when you told me that someone wouldn't like it.
I
So,
mean,
okay,
you can do whatever.
hey, let's play with fire.
I mean, it's your choice. I don't take the responsibility.
Oh, late, late.
Yeah,
Toward the Baron. At least we are, putting on the table all the felonies of the Baron, which is interesting.
true. If anything.
Yeah. Lucas last visit. Yeah. It has been commented time and again, but I love the art and the design of this room. It's amazing.
Yeah. And the is it the Dance of the Dead on the background, the
Mhm.
Toten Dance? That's fantastic.
Memento Mori, but much more developed, basically.
Yeah, but still, like the amount of detail and love that went into this is
Absolutely, Cecilia's love. Yeah,
incredible and noteworthy.
totally. Matter. Baron. Yes, she is. First and always necessary for a young woman to gain advantage for a man.
Mm.
Hmm. Andreas. Obviously, I wanted to see the Baron dead. Who didn't want? Um,
All of them.
yeah, I think the other list is shorter. So
Yeah.
apart from these words, this frail crone. My goodness.
Those are words I haven't heard in a long time.
I think it's a good woman, but she has been made hard by what happened to her husband. And no, I am not accusing her. I love her.
You
The only
won't.
She is the only one with a pair in this town.
Mm.
Like I say, I work with the Baron, local thief. I mean, everyone hates Martin, but we have literally nothing against him, just that we hate him. So,
I mean, he's a kid. I mean, are we accusing a kid of
yeah, this is not in the name of the
murder?
father. So, yeah. Lucky? Sorry, Lucky? Uh,
I don't remember who that is, to be honest.
is the bald guy who was working in the quarry, and we followed him to the mine, and we found the tombstone. Remember?
I think I wasn't there that stream.
Oh, okay. Then what I don't
So
remember is that you were not there. So sorry.
yeah, no. So I follow your lead.
Actually, apparently Jacob is in the same situation as you. It's a
Yeah, we
connection.
are exactly the same.
Yeah, this is
Worms.
mhm, the diet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, not
It,
worms the game.
no, no, but the I need to sleep because it says a prosperous free city, but I read preposterous free city.
Oh, that will be GTA Pentiment.
GTA Panther, yeah. Hey, that would be fun.
Ooh, hey, well, maybe AC was conceived like that.
Uh, no, AC was conceived as we need to make another Prince of Persia without making it Prince of Persia. Um, yeah.
And with towers. Yes, that person I wouldn't see him lifting massive stones. And Stram is hydrated, strange more after all. Let's keep it neutral.
Hmm.
What else you can see? The Baron. Uh, shall we go all in just in case?
I mean, at this point, we've named half the village, so
Yeah, it's
uh,
impossible that his name doesn't come up.
I mean, all I've seen him do is run around insulting people and then leave after 2 sentences.
It's always the non-quiet ones.
Uh, is it?
No, never, never,
I mean,
not
there's
at
a
all.
couple of people on the screen here who are very quiet, and we're not asking them.
It's possible he could have committed a murder. Yeah, that's a sentence that you can say for everyone, but very well. That well, I can think, but from its contents, Brother Florian. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, he's
the
the person
mercenary.
who did the autopsy, right?
Exactly. Former mercenary and veteran. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who is the innocent?
A talented scribe.
Uh, okay. Oh, I can remember the first time I played, I was thinking, wouldn't it be beautiful that guy is the one and only responsible for all the bad things in the game?
Yeah,
Such a
I
beautiful
mean,
ending.
he deserves it.
Oh yeah. This is it. We were talking about character creation and building. At the end of the day, this game is very subtle in character creation because there's a lot of characters and there's a lot of plot, and yet
Mm-hmm.
you really associate and you really load in your mind a very defined and very strong character and personality for a lot of people without the necessity of over explaining. It's very well written. I really admire
Yeah,
it.
no, it's there's a reason. So earlier this week, I mean, Kate and I went on Adam's like end of the year recap thing, and I mean, he renamed the highest tier the Pentiment tier, and so there's I mean, it's fully legitimate, legitimized to do that. I think because it's uh, you know, such a great game.
Absolutely. Okay, clearly we will fail to explain why Piero wasn't actually caught killing the Baron. So,
But we
oof,
still have a good chance.
yeah. Do you feel lucky?
I mean, do we have a direct idea that we want to reveal?
After the investigation we have carried out, I don't think so. We will be just fooling around and maybe accusing some innocent. But hey,
I mean, again, you're the one playing. You choose.
okay, nah, let's. We are being nice today, so.
Yeah.
So, Act 2, it existed. Who will have
Hey,
said, hey, I didn't think it was either. I suppose he wanted to see how it sounds. Well, here I am.
hmm
Yes, there's a trial. Charges and found him guilty.
wait, who is guilty now?
Um, the prior.
Ferenc.
Yep,
Okay.
I got it wrong. Hmm. He had murdered him. Agreements upset with our magic is only a matter of time. Oh, that's a lot of saying. Okay, let's go for this. Superior during the life of the town. Yeah, Peter only has one line of speech. The procession. I mean, we have commented time and again that this game, sorry, has a lot of unique things that you don't see in any other games. But a procession, that's really unique.
Yeah, that's true. Uh, I remember AC Origins had like a ritual procession as well.
Kind of.
Um, in several cities or one city, Memphis. I don't recall. But Oh, there's Latin, and
Hmm.
it seemed correct.
Really? Oh, sorry, I clicked too
It
quickly. Mhm.
no,
Oh,
it is correct.
there you go. Quitalis Spaghetti. Oh,
Yeah,
such escape plan.
this is a much better Latin than most games. I mean, it's correct Latin, so that's like I remember Forgotten City had
Huh.
some big mistakes.
Yeah, it's so it's a weird connection, but being a Latin is a classicist or a linguist, sorry, and playing games sometimes is painful. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and even you know, I mean, we've talked about this before, but like the inscriptions in certain games,
Mm-hmm.
like in yeah, they're usually horrible, but this is good.
Hold still. I'm starting to feel bad. Yep.
Oh, oh,
Mm-hmm.
treat. Oh, fuck. I didn't. Okay,
Oh.
I did not expect it.
I didn't had never seen this particular version. Let's see.
Neither did I.
Okay.
We played God of War last week, and I'm more shocked by this.
Yeah. Context is everything, huh?
Yeah.
This was your doing,
No, this was
Dress.
your doing. Keep it
Wow.
down.
This is
It is
escalating.
everyone.
Um, Taylor, it has nothing to do with me. Now it's a limit of time. Oh no, you want to with someone like yourself? You just oof. Okay. Okay, I will have reached this Friday. Use testimony. I read it. Wasn't true. You are no longer welcome at. Ooh. Let's send your final payments to the gardeners.
Hey,
Ah,
what did we do? We accused everyone equally.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, you lost your boss. It's like the dream for so many.
And wait,
Yeah, Act 3. What? Okay.
that was Act Two?
Is Act 2 shorter when you are banned from the? I mean, and if we have been banned from the monastery, why are we in the cemetery of the
Wait,
monastery again?
is that legit? How long Act Two is? Always?
No, I don't remember it that short.
It
Hmm.
was 5 minutes.
Okay. I mean, we are recovering time that we spent with Act 1, but I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
but still, this what the hell? Huh?
Okay, let's go on.
I'm. I mean, I've never made it past Act One in my own playtime because I had other things to play. So I'm really surprised.
Um, hmm. This rule will have to be brief. They're gonna make clear I was no longer welcome at Kirso.
But
Okay.
huh? So how long is between this and the preview?
Oh,
Like a day or a couple of hours?
yeah. I mean, it's like wrapping up. Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have ever expected to be intrigued just because of the strange path of these decisions, but now I'm curious. What
yeah.
is going on? I like this feeling in games when it's about decision making because when you go a
Mhm.
little bit random and then you don't really know what's going to come and how it's going to unfold, it's like playing another game. And I
Yeah,
must say that
it's
when it's well written, yeah,
it's chaos theory.
yeah, and it's so enjoyable. Who keeps you out of trouble? I like this one.
Hmm.
Hey, Piero is alive. Let's think
Yeah,
positive for one
that
moment.
is that is true. We saved the important person.
You didn't like the prior either, huh?
I mean, if I have to choose between Piero and Ferenc,
Yeah,
I choose
easy.
Piero every day.
Everything helpful. Oh, come on, little. Same as last. There you go.
He just
Wow,
carries it in his. Ooh, beautiful.
absolutely. This is gorgeous. Nice. Wow.
Look at that.
I never say this, but maybe the only thing out of place here is the face of poor Piero. But
No,
wow,
it should be in every book.
as a watermark.
Yeah, it should be. Piero
Wow,
was here.
such a
But
design.
look at that. That is very. And so wait, what is? It's
Which one?
November habit 10 Trigi. Okay, 10 Omnium Sanctum.
Oh.
Oh,
14 G10, 14 DFGBs.
it's a, yeah. Okay, so it's a calendar.
Mhm. Yes, with a
Oh,
KL
that's
and ID here. Makes
yeah,
sense.
that's really really cool, and the illustrations are perfect.
The very fact that
Exactly,
they, I'm sorry,
exactly in the way that you know, people drew.
and I love that they pay attention to details like the color of the ink for the different distribution of
Hmm.
events, and wow, it's
Yeah.
really, these guys, what a work. This is to my advice to Hurt. What advice was that? And it's transfer. To put yourself into the work is a very beautiful win, considering that this guy really resembles Andreas.
Yeah, I mean that's what sometimes happens, right?
Yeah.
In
Uh,
ancient or medieval art. I mean, there's
oh,
this painting by Jan van Eyck, the Dutch painter, who painted himself in like a small mirror in the scene just so he
yeah.
can be represented as well.
Hmm. And oh, what's this? Oh, ho. Do not return her here. A warning?
Kidney wieder hier. Okay.
Hmm. We have a hater. Like Brother Agates. I found a similar. It's strange that we concern. Oh, shall we go start accusing more people?
I mean, we were already banned, so
Yeah, good point.
but
Let's go. It must have been written by someone. Hmm. So, who does the thing precisely?
mm,
Hmm.
oh,
Hmm. Okay, it's a
come
promise.
as often as I can, despite my banishment from the city.
You know the walls are not so tall.
You can wave as you pass by.
Leave some clothes hanging and.
Yeah. On the fifth day, look to the east and
Thank you for friendship. Next time. Oh, this is so beautiful. Poor Piero.
hmm, poor Piero. I mean, we saved him, so
Yeah, it's a point.
it could have gone worse.
And we finished the work.
Now it's
And
gonna be Act 4.
can you mind? Hmm.
Aw,
Ah, ha, ha.
no,
And this is a cutscene if I've ever seen one.
no.
Yeah, time has passed.
Oh, I don't like this.
Time passing, or
Yeah, no. I mean, neither.
Hmm.
Oh, El Hafnero in the chat is saying that that think the music isn't playing.
Oh, oh. Hmm. One. Okay.
Thank you
Sorry.
for pointing that out.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Nero. Uh, I'm just making a little technical check, just regulating the volume of this. Can you hear it now? Can it be here now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was too low, so sorry about that.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, we really appreciate the backup. Yeah, yeah. I remember seeing this ellipsis to all Andreas very quickly once before, and yeah, it's what I call an Indiana Jones 4 feeling. It's like, time has passed.
Yeah, I mean that's the nicest thing you can say about Indiana Jones 4.
Oh, have you watched it recently?
The fourth one,
Yeah.
so my girlfriend hadn't seen any of them. Went
Mhm.
to see Dial of Destiny, so I rewatched them with her, and so yeah, I rewatched it a while ago.
It's just that after watching fifth one, suddenly in fourth one, he looks old, but not so much. Contrast is everything.
Yeah, true. But
Okay.
fifth,
Oh, sorry.
yeah. No, wait. So this is where we were in
Uh,
between.
yeah, exactly. Where has your life gone to?
Because Poland, England, France, Aragon.
You know,
Where do we want to go? I mean, if you want. Yeah,
every time I have played, this has been a very easy decision because literally this is
yeah,
my homeland. This is where I was born. So
yeah.
Aragon. So yeah, but I don't want to go homesick. So do you have any other preference
Mm.
for any other reason?
I mean, I wasn't born in any of the four, so I can't.
Well,
uh, I think. Wait, what does it say for England and France?
sure. Some English and can reference cultural sons. Oh,
Cultural
and
touchstones from London and other parts of Britain. And France, what is it?
mm-hmm.
French again, reference
Tous
culture.
and Dijon.
He
Good
too and
butter.
Dijon. Yeah, good sweater. Uh, England? I
Okay.
don't know. Like, because
Okay.
I've heard people say that, what's that one thing that's coming more and more interesting in this part of the game is like the thing they say about ancient Rome.
Oh,
And if they say parts of Britain reference cultural, I think that's maybe
good point.
the more interesting one. I don't know. Either of the four is good for me.
I
So
mean,
I'll
I've never
again,
done English, so
it's your choice.
no problem. And there is always the possibility of replaying it, the magic of this. So
True. Yep.
mhm. You encounter any use among your clients.
What kind of
Why?
question is that?
City? Why are you asking that? Ah, okay.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Ooh.
Navarre?
Well, it was a late medieval kingdom in the north of Spain. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. They should have had the little footnote.
Yeah, it will have been a good moment. Almost no one knows it out of the country.
I know a couple of Spanish people whose last names are like Navarrete, so I guess it's
Yeah, it's
probably
connected.
quite
Exactly.
common.
This doesn't show my Latin here. Nice option. I still want to play my special French. So you understand that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that. I mean, shut
This
up,
guy.
guy.
Yeah, and why haven't you aged? I mean,
Yeah, 7 years is not a long time, he said. I mean, 7 years is a damn long time.
especially this time, when you got older sooner.
Yeah, I mean, true.
For a kill, it's about fine self organize in town for a night or two from moving on. Well, I wouldn't mind. Do we want to talk about our, location and steps just in case?
I mean, I don't trust him, so maybe we shouldn't say where we're staying.
I wouldn't mind.
Although at the same time, I don't think there's like 5 hotels. So
Fine self organize. House, make a rude gesture and leave. Ooh, rude gesture. I don't think I've ever seen it making. Okay, no.
let's
Uh,
just leave. I don't want to
yeah,
talk to him.
yeah. I agree. We are
Oh,
totally recovering the lost time here
we
today.
are speed running through this.
Okay.
In 10 minutes, we went from Act 1 to 4.
Hey, this is like finishing some assignation for a university in the last day.
Yeah.
Let's see, where have you see you, Master Andreas? And if things were name of the rose like,
Mm,
they even resemble the characters in the movie.
yeah.
Killing crime, sheriff committing the crime. I really don't want to talk about it. Yes, let's go clean. It's always a good idea with the assistant. Got someone killed? Well,
It started working for me yesterday. So today, you found you find out that I might have been complicit in someone's execution.
you mentioned it before. Well, mentioned it before. Hello, my name is Andreas, and one time. Wrong ones. I have to live with that. It's really exhilarating.
Hmm.
Brother Piero. Oof.
No.
I mean, time passes. Hey, he died of old age, not of new sword.
That, do we know?
Good point. I mean, it's not that he was going to get into any other trouble. Old man in a monastery, wasn't he?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
This is calling for some spin-off. So, developers, please.
Pentiment 2, Piero's Revenge.
This time is for money. Uh, yeah, whatever they say, video games are much better shared, but like this. I love to play video games with commentaries of people all together. It's always much better, much easier.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it was once very much like, yeah, or yes,
I
now
mean,
there.
because, yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
video games are generally or often played solitarily, but throughout history, most games were communal and,
Yeah.
or they were played with people or they were played like in public places and
And the supposed to be social road of video games nowadays, playing online, at least some of my eyes, is a little bit more competitive than social.
yeah, no, you're right. Um, Although, playing online can be a lot of fun too. And,
Sure, of
and
course.
that's what I did for months when COVID started with my friends. I mean, it was just the best way to do that. And uh, there was a time when Battlefront 2 was still being updated regularly, so that was
Wow.
oh, we spent so many hours.
Feels like,
And Among Us too.
oh, wow. Wow. Hey,
Hmm.
revival in a second. Okay.
Life of Disappointment. That's
Sorry?
the worst type of supervisor.
Well, I shouldn't burn you with Startos, Gaspar. Yeah, this is my friend Klaus. It's been too long. I think Gaspar is used to us because he's just looking at us, smiling, and no more.
Yeah.
First compared to what I'm used to. So he's in the guest house. Yeah, yeah.
The animals.
Let's understand. Mm.
I'm sorry, can I be upgraded to the premium suite?
I want some views to the sea, please.
Yeah.
Very kind. Later. What's the Wi-Fi password?
Yeah.
We can we go on? I thought we could. I thought I had seen the I. Oh yes, there you are. Come on, there you go. Oh no, 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 no. If time has passed, I want to speak with everyone. Hey,
Just leave
gossiping
me,
is the
remember.
essence.
Golden hand.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah. Peculiar commercial spirit.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like
Eh.
a very legitimate business.
We won't scam you at all. Come. We're involved in solving a murder. Wow, these people has been talking about this for years.
I mean, I guess it would be like that in real life. Like people do make these assumptions.
Hmm. Nick is the crime. A friend of mine. Hmm.
Are you trying to ask me to solve a murder again?
Come on. I am getting old for this.
I'm getting too old for this.
I am retiring in 3 days.
This is Lethal Weapon, but then different.
Absolutely. By the way, to anyone in this century, I don't recommend to rewatch it.
Lethal Weapon? No.
Oof, man, time has passed.
I mean, watch it as a historical artifact.
Or anthropological study, but no more.
Yeah, film history.
Oof. And film maybe is too high.
Did you hear that they're making a sequel or spin-off of Beverly Hills Cop?
I have watched the trailer recently,
Oh,
and wow.
it's why?
Well, um, I don't want to talk about it. You are the official gossiper, clearly.
Oh no, okay, I thought you were talking about Beverly Hills.
Well, it works for both actually, but yeah,
Yeah, wait, yeah, true, yeah.
because actually that's the perfect example of a bad movie that I used to love when I was a kid, just for the sake of it. You know, you're a kid, it's the 90s, you enjoy it, and you don't think. But
I
now
mean,
it's like,
it's like classic movies. Like
hmm,
they're not good per se, but you watch them before for their iconicity, I guess.
it's like making Casablanca 2. There is no need.
Casablanca too. The good
Hey,
friendship has ended.
the two towers. So,
The two towers.
just do the right thing. I don't understand. Well, okay, why have some guys not age one day?
Yeah, some don't.
Yeah, or there is something very creepy in the underground of this town, which there is, but then
Yeah, Paul Rudd is actually from here. He doesn't age either. The sheep.
ships look the same. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they haven't aged. They're different.
One can dream.
Yeah.
The story of immortal ships.
Mm.
And go fast. You remember? Critical health.
I've
Oh,
only been married 7 years.
took you a while, huh? Oh, now
Yeah.
finally we can see the face of the baby, so we can recognize him.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
Otto's a carpenter. He can repair himself. The
yeah,
chat is saying. Yeah, fair.
yeah. Yes.
It's a life hack.
Clara and Ursula, I really love this. Oh, of course, Ursula, the sweet girl.
Mm. Oh, so does this mean that Martin isn't a kid anymore?
Mm, yeah, time takes its toll. This is really passing. Yes, you know, I had to go running very quickly.
Yeah.
He knows who he is. He's just messing around, I'm sure.
Oh wait, this is Martin.
Yep,
This is the first thing he said that wasn't insulting.
yep. Quite an achievement. Only took him 7 years. Oh, well, you know, I had to attend. And now he's workaholic. Interesting.
Hmm.
Last time I saw him was in this video. Hmm. Hmm. I know what I saw.
This is OCD activate.
An interesting time to visit. I always do, yeah. Oh, sure. So, okay. Now I must confess that I am on an explore ground after all the decisions, but I am petting slow because that's a must.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mm,
I did.
no video games without cats, please.
No, none.
So, shall we try to step in the abbey or go to the town?
What was our first objective? We should talk to Klaus, right?
Yeah.
Let's do
So
that first.
yeah,
I think.
count this actually before I start getting lost because that's what I do. It's okay. It's supposed to be straightforward. There we go. Foil. Okay. Golden ham. Yeah. Oh, hey guys.
Oh,
Morning, Fartel.
again, it's Guy. Or I
Sorry.
mean, Guy. We keep saying Guy. It's actually Guy, but still.
Oh, good point. Is it I don't think it's connected. No. Hmm.
No. I will look it up.
I have never thought about it, but where does that come from?
Let's see.
Hmm. Sentence if unexpected
So,
functions.
all right. So this is
Mm-hmm.
interesting. In English, the word guy for
Mm-hmm.
person, man, boy, or fellow, is semantic widening from the name of Guy Fawkes.
Really?
Yeah, and so it comes from the Old French Guy from uh Proto-Germanic Guido,
Mm-hmm.
and it's short form of names beginning with the element witu, which means wood.
Wow.
I did not know that. So
Damn.
it's from
Yeah.
the OG guy, uh, Guy Fawkes.
My
But
goodness.
so
What?
the name,
I I mean I did
eh,
love discovering this useless thing, but it's fascinating.
yeah, no, I didn't. So I guess the French Guy then is just
Yeah.
a
Okay.
translation of that.
So the origin is wood.
So it means wood, and it's
I am
uh
not making the obvious joke.
no, we're not.
Okay, it's
But
Christmas.
it's Christmas,
Yeah.
uh, and so no,
Wow,
that's
so interesting.
oh, okay, and so that is then connected to other languages, uh, words or Germanic languages words for wood, which like the Old Norse vidr, which then again is in uh the in the Norse mythology you have the realm of Jarnvidr, like the iron wood where Angerboda was with the wolves, so that's
Oh,
connected to that again. So that's
wow,
interesting.
wow.
Maybe we joked on this before. Like linguistics is not our thing, but at the same time, if you find something like this, it's actually interesting.
And I mean, it's the kind of knowledge that you can use to show off in a good day. Wow,
Yeah,
wow, it's so curious. So actually, yes, when we were calling this guy, "Hey guy," we were surprisingly right.
yeah, but they would have said Guy at this point
Yes,
because
Guy, exactly.
it's. I mean, wait, hang on. Yeah, because Guy Fawkes is after this.
Yes, of
It
course.
hasn't happened yet,
Yeah,
so
century and a half, roughly.
it's just a name. But then, so wait, no, then it would have been Guy.
Not with the English, with the French style.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but we were in Germany. I mean, I mean Austria.
Yeah, but I mean the influence. Well, no, you're sure because the influence is Western. Ooh, where is Adam when you need him?
The influence comes after.
Yeah, good point.
So,
Hmm.
now I'm confused. But,
This is the way that the strange papers are born.
yeah, or maybe wait. Okay, no. So the name existed in French before that as Guy, but
Mhm.
then it was spelled differently. So that's why.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So
Okay, so curious.
anyway, I've missed the entire cutscene. Uh,
Don't worry. I mean, you were in interesting stuff. So,
yeah.
whoa, the Abbott's invitation. Yeah, and this was Westwards. Yeah, just checking.
But then again, the word for the word Guy in French isn't used in the way that guy is in English. Like you don't say. a guy like in French, not like un Guy. So
Aegis.
that's yeah. So it's only in English, and then
Hmm.
the Wikipedia page, I mean the dictionary page, include writes that um the word guy as as a substantive as a noun only appears in English and Dutch for some reason. I don't know why Dutch. I mean it's a loan word, but then you have to add every other. I mean literally all the other
Languages.
languages.
Yeah.
So so yeah.
Mm, we'll
Thank you for listening to our linguistic
but
talk.
in the next episode we will discover the origins of years.
Yeah, the origins of Klaus. Uh,
Don't lose it.
mm.
First bird, then marines.
Oh, I
Oh,
like the S and the T are linked in the font here.
oh yeah.
It's good. I mean, that's nice to see.
Ooh, yeah, this is hard. They both passed away. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, so how did you didn't write that after tell you
Oh,
had
look at
passed?
the. Oh,
Yeah.
kitty.
How good. Something. Good answer. Very good answer. Some died close. I'm sorry your wife died close. Hmm.
Oh,
Boopy boo boo.
boopy bobo.
Boopy boo boo. Hmm. Wow. Animals and children are so cute in this game.
Yeah, look at them.
You're printing
Your business seems to have grown.
12 articles. Oh, sure. Freedom for serfdom. Freedom to
Ooh.
hunt and use the woods and God intended. As God
Wait,
intended.
can you what was it called? The 12
12 articles.
articles.
An
Let me look it up.
article.
How it actually looks.
Yeah, sure.
Wow,
Ooh,
it is exactly the same,
really?
or
They have.
more or less. Wait, uh, no. Okay, so the image is exactly the same. The text on top has been modified to like a Pentiment
Hmm.
font, but it's very, very similar. I'll put the link in the chat here.
Oh, sure. Wow.
It's wow, look at that. And so, hang on, it's a Swabian League during the German Peasants' War of 1525. So the first draft of human rights and civil liberties in continental Europe after the Roman Empire.
Wow.
Interesting.
So Magna Carta is not considered to be human rights. Okay, interesting. But fair appraisal of rent, return of property to common use and ownership.
I mean,
Hmm.
it depends on how you define Roman Empire, of course, but
Oh, yeah. Ooh, do you really want to open Pandora's box?
no.
Me neither. Yeah.
Pandora's jar, you mean?
Pandora's box. Yeah.
Bavaria.
Swabia.
What is Swabia? A former duchy in the Southern Holy Roman Empire was reformed after Swabia's.
Swabian
Okay.
circle. Wow. How cool is to say that your homeland is called the Swabian circle?
Yeah.
Discuss.
No, that's great. It's literally historical artifact.
Yeah, and quite accurate.
Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
squeeze it.
quite accurate. It's fully.
Yeah, but that's my
It's
point. They're
uh,
playing with the
yeah.
passing of the time and how the characters are, surfing their times after
Yeah.
7 years. Wow.
That's something that I've said this many times on the stream, but like contemporary games, there's so much more research than they used to.
Hmm.
Like the older like mid 2000 type games, for example, like they didn't do that much or didn't care that much about historical components, but
Hmm.
these games after like I mean the late 2010s, early 2020s, of course, like they're doing so much interesting research. And for example, with the AC Valhalla
Hmm.
tombstones, like the Roman inscriptions, like they're actually copy pasted inscriptions of Roman inscriptions found in Britain. Like it's just incredible, and the things we've noted, and it just opens such interesting ways to engage with history.
Hmm. And personally, I think it's an interesting middle point between the that eternal and old-fashioned debate between things should be accurate or should things should be free. Because at the end of the day, this is not intended to depict anything like
No.
historically, but it's using the history context and using it to enrich the game, not simply to bother or mess around with encyclopedias or so on. I think that's.
I mean, it's selective
Mhm.
authenticity is what it's called. I mean, what scholars have called it. I think it's the idea. I mean, this is a fictional story, but it focuses on many things that are accurate, but it's not accurate in and of itself, and that's impossible.
Yeah.
You, if you even were to summarize accurately what happened in the last hour, it's impossible to do that accurately. Like you can't recall it, and I mean, let alone something that happened 2,000 years ago,
Hmm.
like here, 500 years ago. It's purely, it's 100% impossible to do that.
True.
And also, I mean, you don't know how much of the source material is gone, and or how much of the existing remaining source material is influenced or is filtered or biased by a certain perspective. You don't know all of these things completely, so it's impossible. But you can focus on things you do know in
Hmm.
a fictional setting, and that's this game does to, I mean, do it such a great degree.
Absolutely. Yet being able to say that they are not telling any true or historical story, so to speak, because at the end of the day, everything is fictional, but
Yeah,
it's quite a.
that's. I think that's the for me, that is the most interesting thing that you can do in a reception of this or adaptation of this kind. Like if you're trying to be 100% accurate about this historical event, you're doomed to fail because
Absolutely.
it's never accurate. I mean, you could technically say, for example, if you want to make a game about the Vesuvius eruption, for example, you could stick to your guns and focus on Pliny's description of it, Pliny's and you could make a reconstruction off of that, but that is not necessarily accurate to what the event was, and we won't know what accurate actually, so it's difficult that way. But if you do something like this, or you make something like Stray Gods, for example,
Mhm.
which both of which do so interesting things with the material, that is to me so much more interesting, trying to, you know, be accurate in a certain way.
Honestly speaking, the getting away from the chains of reality or historicity generally gives a lot of space to play with history in a much richer way, if you ask me.
Yeah,
'Cause, I
true.
mean, forgotten history for references.
Yeah, true. But like, there's this game that we've streamed last year, I think, for
Mhm.
like I think part of the our Ames conference thing.
Mhm.
um, where is the next Penelope? I don't know if you've played it. It's this futuristic sci-fi retelling of the Odyssey, but
Ooh.
from the perspective of Persephone, who is actively looking for Odysseus. But it's this futuristic racing game where you race throughout like sci-fi racetracks, and you're fighting other race competitors, and there's minotaurs and stuff like that. Like, it gives Persephone, it talks about, the role of Persephone in the story of the Odyssey, it comments on her agency in the narrative,
Mhm.
uh and that is so much more interesting to me than just trying to replicate what the Odyssey already did, but in a game.
Hmm.
And it's like, if you can convey a message, like if you can convey an opinion, or provide a different take on something, to me that is infinitely more interesting than just trying to replicate or do what is already done.
100%. I mean, yeah, not a word to discuss. And at the end of the day, is the eternal quest when making a movie or writing a novel or making a comic that you need excuses for characters to interact and develop. And I mean, the backdoors and the sideways of history, dominant tale, is full of that, just there to be used at will with creativity, of course.
Yeah, because I mean, people tend to discuss history as if it's this one fixed thing, but it's not. Like what is true for someone, it's not true for someone else. And yeah, if you just ignore those issues,
Mhm.
or I mean not ignore, but like go beyond them, you get possibility or opportunity to do something really interesting.
Totally. Let's put Martin.
The most horrifying thing I saw was Martin is right.
Sorry, come again?
The most horrifying thing I saw in this game was someone saying Martin is right.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the town is going on decay when someone says that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the way to carrying the baby.
Oh yeah. It's like it's a, a piece of bread, or like it's a backpack.
Address. Um, you're the people, of course. This year you're looking as lovely. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, we're married, aren't we? I mean, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, give with one hand.
Mm.
You speak with Rosie to swear to get better each time. Are you looking for trouble? Hey, says the man who made Prior being executed.
Mm. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get some more water.
Sure.
Be right back.
Seasons change. So discs. You better do. Yeah, we are getting a good guy all along. Christmas spirit, I guess. Come talk to me later. I'll tell you what I can. Supper. Okay. Story repeats. A lot of commitments to have lunch and a mystery for supper. And gardeners are
All right, I'm back.
welcome back. Um, just breaking news: we committed ourselves to go to have supper. So that's
Okay, great.
yeah,
With whom?
free meal is our thing, and gardeners are the longest story of artists.
I mean, yeah. If someone offers you food, depending on who it is,
Yeah,
you
uh,
take it.
I don't know if I will get an invitation in the Abbey.
No,
I don't
wouldn't
know.
be free.
Just
I
put,
mean, but our Andreas isn't a stranger to
yeah,
lurking around the abbey at night.
well, I'm saying nothing, but yeah. So yes, Matthews Prior. Oh wow, the spectacle
Mm.
man is Prior now.
Spectacle man.
Hey, it's nicknames are much more working.
Yeah.
It's quite pious. Hmm.
Who needs the the images? You just have a one word epithet.
I sincerely and deeply understand the Romans when they were calling their children like the first, the second, and the third. It's like I am bad with
Yeah.
names.
That's what I sometimes do when I replay games and I have to find a different name for the character. I just go Secundus Tertius.
It works.
Yeah.
I once read this marvelous tweet of the guy who was saying something of the sort of, I have been checking my contacts in my mobile phone and I see that I have the names like something like John, the guy who works here, or Susan, the
Yeah,
woman I met there. And I suddenly realized this is the way that names are created.
yeah, true. That's how the name Guy came to be as well as we learned.
Point made. Um, okay, that's me. I'm not leading the thing. Business do too. Tom knows it. Need. Hmm. It's true.
Mm.
Hmm. Uh, wow. What an answer. Marriage is a legal requirement.
Oh no.
My
That
goodness.
is like the Captain Holt scenes in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, yeah. Sadly passed away, by the way.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate.
Absolutely.
It was a gem.
And you know when someone dies and you start checking his career and check IMDb and so on, he had interesting roles I had never noticed. But wow,
True. Yeah, that yeah.
what's the name of? Have you ever heard about this movie about this regiment of black soldiers in American Civil War?
No, no.
Oh, I saw it years ago. It's really good, and apparently he's there, and I had never noticed because I had never seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so you don't make the connection. But now I'm
Yeah.
curious. I don't
That's
remember the title. Sorry. If anyone in the chat has better memory than me, which is not difficult.
I'll look it up. Do you have an idea when that was?
Poof, probably from the 90s. I mean, the hmm, oh, hmm. Okay, who was the rest of the cast? Hard to tell right now. So years ago. Um, hmm. I
Yeah,
think it
I
was.
can't
No, don't worry.
bit of this.
This is like speaking as a grandma trying to find the title of a movie. Don't worry.
He played in Fantastic Four too. I didn't
Really?
know that. Yeah.
Things Rook.
Anyway.
I can see. Okay, no, I'm not telling someone not to get married just because.
Oh, Max is saying it's called Glory.
Oh, can be. Okay, could be. Glory. Sounds like.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Glory
Max.
from 1989
Whoa, 89. Wow. Oh, okay. Such a good movie, by the way.
with Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman as well.
And
Yeah.
oof, I didn't remember Morgan Freeman was there. The problem is that I am depicting Morgan Freeman all the time I think about him.
Yeah,
So probably.
true.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're all in. You might say. Listen to my advice.
It was about the Massachusetts 54 with Matthew Broderick and Morgan Freeman.
Oh, it's true. It's Matthew Broderick, the officer. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'm curious to watch it again just to recognize the guy now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
True.
Glory. We are going to truckers.
Carrie Ools and Denzel Washington were in it too. Yeah, the one.
Burner farm. Back down. So, back. Huh. Still the remains of the flute that happened in Act 1. Interesting. Beautiful detail.
Yeah, true. I
Hmm.
mean, this game is just.
Yeah,
Wait, what? I don't know. Okay.
there we go. Clara. Wow, the old man is still alive. Fascinating.
Yeah, but Piero isn't.
Hmm. Life is unfair, and this man is tough.
We're still sad.
Still,
We have another dinner scene. I mean, yeah, supper.
yeah. It's like our Google search. All the information comes in.
Food.
Your new browser.
Yeah. Oh, there's not no fish.
Oh, it's
Oh.
oh. Mm. Okay, I'm not saying quiet. Mm.
Yeah, but if we,
Mm.
yeah, I mean, if someone hears you say the first thing,
Yeah. Shall we simply shut up?
no, because then he's gonna ask it again.
Mm. Let's. Shall we go here then?
Yeah, say the first thing.
Yeah.
Say the first thing.
Let's see to have your tail again. Right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They're they don't have that much food, and then we are here with someone person with another guest
Yeah.
to
Two
get their
mouths.
food. Ah,
Now I feel really guilty taking something.
yeah. Oh no, we don't want to select food item too. Just
Okay, I will take the pottage because it's the cheapest thing, I guess.
yeah,
Uh,
it's the hardest one to make.
Not really worried in this pretty road. Mm-hmm. We don't have to work. We need to cast. Yeah, Peter hasn't changed.
Oof.
Here. No, really. Uh, uh, Fate's been treating you these last few years. Well, look at the table. Oh,
Okay. Oh no, is she sick?
apparently. And this guy is going on. Should be resting
This
her.
is this is a Christmas dinner.
Yeah, absolutely spot on for the date. Yeah.
Oh, they're all sick and we're eating their food. Oh,
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can give a hand.
no, no, they lost a child. Oh god.
Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have accepted the invitation. Chimera. Wow. Starts feeling like a Monty Python situation here.
Yeah. And then there was this bunny that came along.
This will learn now. Remain silent. Don't think about it. Just keep the conversation going. Yeah.
Uh,
You speaking to your conscious. Yes.
yeah.
My goodness. It doesn't any longer. Poor people. Yep.
Oh, we're starting a revolt.
I wouldn't be surprised if some revolt has started at some supper.
Yeah, yeah.
To whom? Good point. Very good point, Veronica.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, we
Uh,
said we were going to be nice, and I'm trying.
yeah. No.
Yeah,
What else do you think I'm here? Yeah, because there's only one reason why.
uh, eating the food that we don't have.
Oh shit.
Children, yeah, first
I feel
intended.
so bad.
Um, yeah, let's keep it neutral. Eh, eh.
I'm still not used to being married, but wasn't he married for a year?
The fact that the girl is sick is extra. Wow, it's extra
Mm.
hard. People don't play
Wow.
with us.
So, to answer your question, do you ever shout at your playing games? Yes.
Yeah, point proven. Yeah. I spent a fortune. No, I am not saying I spent a fortune to these people.
Mm,
Painted as it's taking ages to finish. Well, I've been so busy with God's branch. Shall we go this? So
yeah, do the third one, and then they're gonna ask Casper questions. And
yeah,
this
we
is
are.
my this is me being an introvert talking.
Hey, cautious is not bad.
Yeah. By the way, what I'm noticing, or is it just that I'm not seeing it, but like there's less or fewer moments where like people make typos and then correct them.
Oh, good point. It's true. It's true. I haven't seen so many. Last. Hmm. Wow.
I don't know
Good,
if it's intentional or if it's
good catch.
no one else gets any bread.
Good back. Wow. Pride over hunger.
Ah,
I must say I'm happy it's finishing.
yeah, me too.
So, let's go away. Uh, yeah. See you again. Um, I think so. Yeah, why not? But I invite you to dinner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Wouldn't it be beautiful that with all our background we sneak in the library now?
Oof. If only we were able to.
Yeah. Yes. Checking if there's any call there. Yes. And no other interesting calling here. I don't remember. Are we physically unable to get into the abbey or the convent?
We can try.
Yeah, sure. I don't remember if
This has just become Assassin's Creed.
is there going to be
We're
this
gonna
light.
infiltrate the abbey.
Yeah. In that moment, Andreas pulled off his hood and oh,
Wait, at the next like dialogue,
mhm.
can you like zoom out like here at the Saul thing? Like
But you mean the map?
no, like can you click on the Saul so it zooms out into the manuscript?
Oh, sure. 1 second. There we go.
So wait, I'm watching the delay.
Mhm. Some instruction.
Yeah, the text in above has changed. It's not the
Oh,
same text anymore.
oh,
It's
really?
because now it says like Otto Zimmermann as well in it. Like it's a different. I thought earlier it had something like ending on Erat, and now it doesn't have it anymore.
Hmm.
So the book evolves with the story, I guess.
So, having something to do with Andreas being older, so
Yeah, he's written more in his book of life.
and he makes less typos.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, I guess
Because
so.
conceptually, what we are supposed to be watching all the time is like the way Andreas is depicting the story in a book in the future. Like this
Yeah,
is the
true.
so maybe, but then things should be the same way from scratch, or maybe he's writing it as he goes, or
Mhm.
hmm, complete
Maybe.
argument.
Company.
There is so you have to war. Oh,
Mhm.
and poor Hermit is getting older. Yeah. Hmm. That's a change of face. Hmm.
borders be like?
Yeah, or maybe she's writing a PhD. No offense.
No,
Sorry, I had to say it. Sorry.
that wasn't called for.
Yeah, so sorry. It's just that every time I see one of these tropes in sci-fi of people living
Mhm.
7 years in one or something like that, I can't help thinking it is like,
Yeah, I'll have you know, I have a couple of pages at this point.
Let's proceed from Salzburg. Yeah, let's go for it. Of course, how could you? Such a sad character. Couple from the March of Life and Death.
Oof.
Mercifully is off. You chose, yeah. Well, it's he then choose actually, but yeah. It's the kind of thing that is hard to think about historically, but life of hermits should be quite a thing.
Mm,
Oof.
true.
I mean,
I mean, we actually had the hermit live in our street until a couple of months ago.
really?
But it was, yeah, he never came outside. No one ever saw him, except maybe like once through a window and by accident or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're really into the Jesus. Mm.
But this game does a, I mean, it does such a good job of portraying aspects of history that otherwise get lost. Like the like this like the religious experience, I think is something that tends to be abstracted or elided or omitted um, from receptions for like reasons of sensitivity or
And
because
we
it doesn't fit the thrilling action format. But here you get such a deep and you know
hmm. And I mean aspects that were of no little importance back then because at the end of
exactly, yeah, absolutely.
comes from
And it's great that games are tackling this.
yeah. That's interesting because at the end of the day, movies are very much subjected to the needs of the format, but games are much more free to go to fly, and it's beautiful that finally they are doing it.
Yeah, I mean, but they're maturing
Hmm.
and they're ready to tackle more
Or
difficult and complex themes nowadays than they were 20 years ago.
or one wants to believe. Life. Hmm.
Mm,
Sunny Gaspar. If you must remember specific. All right. Last time her sister might have a vision. This before the Baron was murdered. Hmm. Oh, memories.
she's a seer,
Yeah.
occasionally.
And maybe we see Tom Cruise going running here and there just because.
Mm.
Especially after. Um,
I mean, if someone died now, just when Andreas came back to, we would never leave.
or we will get the hell away from this poor woman.
Yeah.
Make an explanation for her condition. I like this.
Mm.
Few items for the evening. Are we really sleeping? Oh, no, no, no. We have stupid things to guess. Um, It was here. Yeah, it's the middle one.
Wait, it changed again.
The what?
The book.
Oh, really? One sec.
Yeah, okay. Wait, this is the first time I'm noticing this. Every time you move to a different location, it changes.
Okay.
Like, look at it. If you go to the Upper Abbey, like
Uh-huh.
it changes.
So there is
Just
one for each
oh,
transition.
I guess.
Okay, oh, no, I cannot
Because wait,
enter.
go back one more time and look at the text like on the last sentence.
Okay. Yeah, so variant.
Like here it says tributo quando suo, and then it changed to etiam si nella tossing.
Okay.
If you go back now, you'll see. I didn't
Wow.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, just with the
I
wow.
didn't. Has that been happening all the game long? I haven't
Let's
noticed. I didn't notice that.
let's take a look to other transitions. Wow, that should be amazing. But wow, what a work. Variant, yes. Tributo Paseo.
Yeah,
Oh,
it changed. I didn't know that, or I hadn't realized that before.
no, we are physically banned from
Ah,
all the
we are. It's
facilities.
closed.
Yeah, PD.
I mean, understandable though. Stranger danger.
And now guest house is closed.
Yes.
And about
We can't
houses.
postpone it any longer. We have to go sleep.
Yeah, and actually maybe we should also project that to real reality.
Yeah, because we've been going for almost 2 hours,
So it
and
sounds like
we've played through 3 acts
in
of
two
the story.
hours.
Yeah.
Wow. Uh, so talking about time warp.
Yeah. When Andreas goes to bed, we can.
Yeah, we call it Friday. Yeah.
Yeah,
And which
and that is
was
actually calling it for last stream of 2023.
yeah. Whoa. But of course, we are going to get back with more Pentiment in 2 weeks, right?
Is it 2 weeks?
Second
I
week of
think
January,
it's
isn't it?
this. Yeah, so like we'll be back on January 12th.
Hmm.
So on a Friday with Pentiment, and on Saturdays, I think. So starting January 13th, will be Kate and others will be playing Chance of Sonar, this great linguistics inspired game, kind of like Heaven's Vault in that respect, but somewhat different. I haven't played it either. I think you have.
Oh yeah, I have
Yeah.
played through twice actually.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
So that's something we're really looking forward to.
absolutely.
Um, but again, so thank you for watching us this year.
Yeah.
If there's any games you want us to check out in the next year, please let us know either in the chat or in our Discord, or on any other social medium where you'll find Save Ancient Studies. Um, and yeah, thank you for watching us over 800 hours this year. We enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. And yeah, have a have a happy holiday period.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, and thank you for watching us.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.